Hello scholars, we're very excited to introduce a new program we're going to be using for our English and Maths homework called Doodle. There are 4 apps we're going to be using: Doodle Maths, Doodle Tables, Doodle English and Doodle Spell. Doodle is a program that works out what you're really confident at and also some things that you're maybe finding a little bit more difficult, and then it sets for you an individualized learning program. So it allows you to work on things that are really appropriate for you, that you need to do some more practice on, that you maybe need to learn as well. So I'm going to show you some of the different features, and we're going to start by looking at Doodle Maths. The other apps are very similar, so by looking at Doodle Maths we'll get a really good sense of what all the others are like too.
Hi Ma, you've had a great week and are meeting your target.
So you can see each week I have a target for the number of Doodle stars I need to earn, the number of questions I need to get right. And the best way to meet that, I'm in my green zone at the moment, is just by doing a little bit every day. A few questions will be enough to keep you in that green zone, to help you really remember things and to keep learning. So some of the different options you have, there's this X a day button. It can be between 5 and 10 depending on how old you are. And what this does is it goes back through things you've already learned, things you're already quite confident with. It means that we're not going to forget things as much as sometimes maybe we do. It's going to be a really fantastic chance just to bring things back into our memory and keep ideas really fresh. Every now and again you'll see a new this week, this button will unlock and you'll get a new objective to work on with a bit of an explanation and then some questions to practice. And sometimes this extras button will unlock. That's when your teacher or a parent has set some work for you to do. So say you've been learning about something in class, your teacher might set it for homework and you'll have some questions to do there. You can also save questions that you're finding really tricky to go through with an adult later on. There are some games you can play. There's a section for grown-ups where they can link their account to yours so they can see how you're getting on. And then there's a My Pages section where you can edit your robot, customize it a bit like on TT Rockstars. You can see your progress and also see how your friends are getting on. Now some of these features you can only use on the free app, so ask an adult to download that onto their phone or tablet and you can play on those as well. And also the My Robot section you can only use when you're in the green zone on your target, so you can't use it if you haven't played enough that week. So you need to keep that going and earn also what's called a streak. So every day you log on you get a streak. So if I've been playing for 3 days in a row I'd have a 3-day streak. Some doodlers in other schools have got up to sort of 400, 500 day streaks, so let's see how great we can be at AJK. Let's have a look at a couple of questions then.
What is 10 times 7?
You'll notice the questions are read out to me, which can be really helpful, but you can also mute if you don't need that.
Join these questions to their answers.
And for every question I get right, you can see I earn a Doodle star that I can use to spend on my robot.
What is 9 times 5? Look at the flower.
Wrong,
what number does not belong?
You can see I get a question mark instead of a star. I can ask for help, I can get a hint, an explanation, or I can save it to my tricky questions to go through later with an
Are you sure? Work this out. Join the shape to the number of edges.
Again, if I'm not sure, I get a star, I can get an explanation.
Use mathematical language to explore properties of 3D shapes.
Or I can save it to my tricky questions to have a go at later.
Are you sure? Good stuff.
At the end I can collect my Doodle stars and that will contribute to my 7-day target. Doodle Tables is very similar. You can log on with exactly the same username and password and I can choose different tables to have a go at. Lots of really nice question types. I can do some challenges. And again, I've got my pages. You can see I've got a different target here for my Doodle Tables as Doodle Maths. So you've got to log on to each of these apps for a few minutes a day, do some practice. When you first log into all of these programs, the first few questions you get
Hi Ma.
will be questions designed to see how you're getting on. So make sure you put in your date of birth correctly and also say correctly how difficult or easy you find a subject, because then it will set you questions at the right level. Some of them might be a bit easy or hard to start with, but that's because the program is learning more about you. So the more you play on this, the better it will be for you, the better suited to you it will be. and therefore the most impact it will have on your learning. We're really, really excited about all of these programs. We can't wait to see how you get on. So get signed up, ask someone to download the apps onto your phone or tablet at home, and see how you get on. You can also sign up for the Summer Doodle Challenge to see how many stars you can earn over the summer holiday to keep things fresh in your mind, so you're ready in September to come back into school and really do the very, very best that you can.